Really don't know how this works, but we're about to find out. So I'm going to be changing my Omnipod right here. I have a do-it-yourself loop, so I'll show you. Pretty elevated. Yeah, pretty elevated right now. So I'll kind of show that to you. You can see it. No pod right now. What I want to do is hit the no pod, and then we're going to go to scroll down. We're gonna end up doing a new pod, so I'm gonna go ahead and fill this pod up actually. All right, so fill that pod on up. This is something new for me. I've never done a live like this, so bear with me. So we're gonna get this to like 200 units or 2 milliliters. Put that in there like that. For sure want to make sure there's no air in there or anything, so I'm gonna flick that joker like that. Looks pretty good to me. What do you think? Looks pretty good to you? Trying to find that spot. Looks pretty good to me. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna put this needle. Put that right. There's a little hole right here. Put that needle right there in that hole. Not sure why I'm coming in so blurry, but I should be pretty focused, but not right now. Put that hole. Put this right there in that hole. And once we get to about 100 units, it should beep. There you go. There's the beep. There's the beep. So we got that taken care of. Got that done. So I'm gonna pour the needle out. Cap it. Throw it off to the side. So now what I'm gonna do on the app, I'm going to hit pair pod. So I'm going to pair the pod. It's so difficult to see that for some reason. I'm not sure. Pair pod. And then right there, we're going to go pair pod. And now it's pairing. You can see that. You can also hear it too. using the DIY loop, I think there's a lot of pros and cons, just like any technology. It's always a lot of pros and cons. So we're gonna go continue, and then right now it's telling me to essentially take the blue. We have that covers the cannula, so we want to take the blue needle cap off, and then just make sure that everything is everything with the cannula. It's not sticking out or anything like that. Because if the cannula is sticking out, then that means that the needle may not push it into the skin. So we're gonna now put that over here too. You can see it maybe a little bit better. So essentially, what we're gonna do, we got this. Keep looking at the screens. I want to look at myself, but I actually want to look right here. Like I said, I'm not gonna apologize, but I'm getting used to this myself. This is new to me, filming like this. So I'm gonna switch this out, and I'm also switching my camera. I don't have like a deck. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just stand up to do this part as well, and then so you can see the back side of this. This is what it looks like. So this is just an Omnipod, and then I'll put that on. I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna put it probably right here in this region. I was actually going to stand up and use a different camera, but I think what I'm gonna do is just kind of. This is cool, right? In my opinion, I think this is pretty cool. I was going to switch the camera, but I think we can get that right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna bust open this alcohol swab. The only thing is that my head is kind of cut off, so I said, excuse me for that. I'm using some new tools, and I'll get better. I'll get better at using them. I will. Let's see if we can. Oh, looks like we're zoomed all the way out. I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably that person that doesn't always use a alcohol swab, but you want to wipe it down. Wipe me down. Hit you with the boost. What? Wipe me down. Wipe me down. So we're gonna do that. Make sure it's dry. Ooh, feel dry. It feels dry. So I'm gonna go ahead and place that. I just kind of like slap that joker on there. You know what I mean? And then just rub around the outside. Make sure I get a nice, good stick. But right now we aren't sticking, so I probably should have let that dry a little bit more. Man, I don't want to. Definitely don't want to lose a pod. So we're gonna kind of just let that do what it's supposed to do. So then, from essentially from that screen, where we're oh come on, don't do me like that, don't do me like that, baby. Yeah, man, I should have let that dry maybe a little bit longer. Oh man, looks like we got a little alert coming in on the. Oh man, not looking too well, but got an alert coming in. So do that. Then we're gonna get out of there, and then we're gonna go right here into the loop. We're gonna go ahead and go ahead and hit that. We're gonna confirm that it's been placed, and then from here, I don't know why it's not focusing for me properly. I'm trying to do this while looking at a different screen. Sure, Brandon. Sure. Ooh, I felt that. I don't know if you just heard that little noise, but that was the actual needle going into the body and pressing the cannula and under the skin. So now we're gonna go ahead and hit yes. I just looked at that. It looks good to me. And then we can finish the setup. And then that's what you have. It's interesting to see 303 there. But then if I go out of here and go here, it's 353. That's a 50 point difference. Kind of elevated all night. I ate super late. It was around 12 o'clock I ate. And right now it's 6:39. So my pod died not that long ago. But I was pretty good up until like I ate. Realistically, like I said, I ate around 12. And you can see the graph go up. But neither here nor there. But we'll work to get that down. We'll drink some water, you know, drink some water, kind of get that down and go from there. But if you ever have any questions or anything about, diabetes or just want to kick it, you want to come join me, just let me know. My name is Brandon A. Denson, and as always, I'm wishing you nothing but peace, love, and happiness.